Hey guys, I'm Eric.
I'm Glenda.
We are D&E Miniature and Board Games. So, as you guys know, I do a plethora of Kickstarter backings. Today, we got in the awaited Ghostbusters 2.
Deluxe edition.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Looks deluxe to
It's
me,
the deluxe edition, that's right.
Even the packaging looks deluxe.
So, we've got the Ghostbusters, the board game, the stretch goals, and a few of the add-ons. We're going to go through that. Now, as you guys know in our unboxings, throughout the video you will see full 360-degree views of every figure that came in this Kickstarter.
You'll see it closer.
Are you ready?
I like the packaging.
I know.
The box. It's different.
It stands out.
Real goes. Ooh, white.
Alright, so right off the top, Ghostbusters the board game.
Coolie. They really stick to their white. Even the font on that one.
Now, for those of you who are familiar with Ghostbusters, the original board game, they did fix some of the problems with the original rules. That was one of the things that they said.
They were complaining about. Which we didn't have a problem when we played it.
No, we had a great time playing that
Had a
game.
blast with it. That's a real thick rule book.
Yeah, but it talks about how to do some of the scenarios and some of the add-ons with the traps if you want to use them, things like that. So, and there's also some new thing that I got to look at, which instead of just basic ghosts, they've got like different abilities, I guess.
Well, it's understandable. They come with all different, probably,
Alright,
scenarios.
so now also for those of you who are interested while we're doing this, as you also know, normally after we get Kickstarters we do playthroughs. We will be doing a playthrough and a review video on Wednesday, and that should be up by the end of next week. And the map tiles are pretty much exactly the size of Ghostbusters 1. Which we like the smaller tiles. Alright, so now that I believe is one of the expansions that you got with the Kickstarter. And this is the actual map tiles for the game. Front and back, you got different choices. These are labeled real well, so you can tell which tile it is. You got your PKE meter, the Ecto, which we have a model for. I think that's the Ecto 2. The traps, which we have models with the Kickstarter exclusives.
That's right.
So,
the one we went 3D on that one.
here is some of the new stuff that actually goes underneath the ghosts. This is the free lithograph you got.
Oh, that's awesome.
So.
Oh, that's cool. I like it. Ghostbusters.
Let's get into these. These are your character cards. Now, for those of you who haven't played Ghostbusters, you have different levels as you rank up, which gives you better abilities. Alright, so those are the initial 4. the Tully one. And then you got your different creatures.
Everything's here to hit. Trap.
Oh, God.
Slime.
There are so many.
Well,
And
isn't that what we want?
it looks like, let me get these the right way around. The different campaigns.
And it shows you how to set it up. You'll see tiny, well, cards and everything.
And the color code, if I remember correct, those are the levels.
I tell you, this color is
There's a couple more of the ghosts.
Impressive. Those basketballers.
Some of these are just large. Because you remember,
Setup.
if you remember the first Ghostbusters, it was small setups. These are not small setups.
Would that be like our mega giant
Yeah.
long game?
And you know, hey, what would one of our games be if they would not be complete without cards?
That's right.
So this one gives you equipment, events, more equipment, more equipment, more equipment. Oh, and
That's
more
right.
equipment.
Yeah. That's why I like Kickstarter, right?
More events.
You want everything.
And
More events.
the goo pile.
That is a pretty deep box.
And we haven't even gotten to
We're
the
just
add-ons
under,
and some of the
correct.
extras and stuff. We're just,
Surface.
yeah.
Okay, the packaging itself is awesome.
Let's get that moved
And
over.
you like
I can't get the tape on. Okay, so so if you remember in the original Ghostbusters game, the Ghostbusters were in that translucent blue.
And I like it. I said I
So,
remember liking
In
it.
this one we have
Different color.
like a
now.
purple and a pink color.
That you can distinguish, right? Yeah.
And you can tell who the ghosts are. I believe that's the Ecto 1A or 2 or whatever. Because remember, part of the Kickstarter stretch goals was you got the resin one. And then your Ghostbusters are up here. And this one's the Tully figure.
Well, can I see one of this? It looks like gummy bear. Oh my gosh, it does look like gummy bear.
And this was the
it's not soft, it's hard.
this was the big thing, which was the Statue of Liberty head, which you can move around as a vehicle, and it actually will hold Ghostbusters in it, and just goes together like that.
Oh wow. Let me see.
This is the Vigo character. This is like the one of the ultimate bad guys in here. Not to mention
That
this guy here.
That would be the ultimate.
Yep.
Hard to kill, I assume.
And then you got this ghost here.
I tell you, I like all this. I know, what is that?
I don't know.
Dear, different.
Also in here is, you have your dice, which, if I remember correctly, this set here is glow in the dark.
Oh, well, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think it's straight, what do you call that? They stick to the theme, you know, of the game. Even with the figures, you know, it's not your common, just solid color.
There's 3 tiers.
One.
Okay. So, let's just...
I like all of this.
Alright, so...
What are those?
I have no idea,
Can you
but it
tell
looks
me?
like it's something that stands like that on the board. And,
Oh, that's the...
yeah, for the bottom bases and
base,
stuff.
So with all this, did you check if you get everything, since you know what we do on this box?
I was going to do all that after we get done
Okay.
with completing the full unboxing.
Okay.
I tell you what, set those over here,
Oh.
and let's go through
Oh,
Sea
that's... It's a plasm. And there's a gigaplasm.
Alright, so Sea Fright was one of the add-ons. And what this gave you was Slimer as a playable Ghostbuster.
Oh.
And it also gave you more map tiles and more scenarios. This is like with Ghostbusters 1, which, you know, we didn't get the Kickstarter for Ghostbusters 1. We got it after the fact. And they had the library and stuff like that that you could get. And this is like that.
That's why you decided to do Kickstarter on the second one. Proven that we like the first one.
And so there's Slimer's card. And scenarios, and then the Buccaneer Skeleton, Skeleton Crew, Captain Jack Higgins, and Captain Jack's first mate. These are the ghosts for. And you've got the magic spells, the anti-ghost carrying case, exorcism juice, proton bazooka, and then you got event cards and the goo pile card. Some base tokens for, I'm assuming, Slimer.
Slime.
And there's Slimer's characters. And since Slimer actually is a ghost, you know, obvious, he comes in a translucent green.
Looks deceiving, really.
And then the ghost for this expansion comes in purple.
Let me see. Do they stand like good?
Yeah.
No. Tell you, it looks deceiving, right? But
They always look top
so
heavy. The
sturdy.
Ghostbuster will always look
Yeah.
top heavy, but they aren't. They are just, the way they do them are well done.
Yep, real sturdy.
And so here are the tokens that go along with this expansion. As usual, guys, we're just kind of going through and piling as we go.
Pile. So are there a lot of... Yeah, you're going to tell me. I haven't read it yet.
A lot of what? A lot of what?
Oh, on this expand or the 2.
Was there a lot of stuff?
No,
Going backwards?
we know there's a lot of stuff here, but with all this, there's a lot of scenarios. There's a lot of things that you can do, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Oh, some more of those purple. Pretty.
So. Let's see what's in here.
There's another box.
There's so many purple
Full of
ghosts.
surprises. Oh no. What?
That's kind of cute.
It is.
Alright. So. Let's see what we got. Alright, so Grabber Ghost. This is what I like about Cryptozoic with the Ghostbusters, is for every ghost you have, it gives you everything they do.
Exactly. And
So when you're playing and you have 3 or 4 different ghosts and you have those out, you could just pick them up real quick and go, okay,
And,
this is how they move.
Look how, when you look at it, it's right there. 2 hit, 4 or higher.
Alright, so one of the stretch goals was Garrett. It's a Ghostbuster in a wheelchair.
Yes, Garrett.
Mm-hmm. And then you got Roland,
Oh
Eduardo,
wow! Even the wheelchair is
Kylie.
real. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Detailed.
Yeah. Well, I've always thought that the stuff that Cryptozoic puts out is
Quality.
got some good detail. Alright, so a couple more campaigns. And then Grundle, Bug-Eye, Ellen Gold, Killer Watt, and the Were Chicken. I like that this right here.
That's why I thought it opens up like a book,
It's just designed to look
but
like a
it
book.
designed as a
Yeah.
book, you know.
Alright, let's dig into these cards and see what we got. So you got some more equipment cards. Box of yellow snack cakes.
You need snacks. Who knows when we play?
Ectovac.
That I understand.
Couple new
Well.
events. Popular Fungus.
That's
The
cute.
magazine. Yeah. And another event, and there's your equipment cards for that one. And you know, everything so far I'm seeing looks really nice.
Like I said, I like them all. You know, I like the
I'm
translucent.
gonna stick that up on top of
and
all those over there.
they stick to this ghost look.
And here's your map tiles that we got with that on top of the pile. Alright. Now one of the things I got with this was I got a pack, if I remember correctly, of the characters, the ghosts and stuff from, it was one of the things they did, all the add-ons and stretch goals and stuff from the first Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
You could get all that stuff for like $60. And that was one of the things that I went ahead and got.
What is another $60, right?
So like you got the toilets. Now you couldn't get them in the translucent blue like the original, but you were able to get all the figures and stuff from then.
At least you had your chance to get it, you know.
So that's all that. this was the Vigo, the special diorama set you could get. It was a Kickstarter exclusive. If you didn't get it during the Kickstarter, you couldn't get it. They gave you another Vigo card character, but the proton traps. I mean, you can use the counters, but these were the you can use these instead of the counters. We're just piling.
That's a lot of stuff. So basically, you got everything on this particular Kickstarter? Did you pass on anything on this Kickstarter?
I don't think I did. I think
So you have everything.
I believe
that's
I did.
a lot of stuff. That's good
Okay.
stuff.
Don't ask, I don't know.
Someone's gonna say, why didn't you check it before? We're just unboxing. Want to know what's in it?
Alright, so these are ally cards for events. And so
I like that.
all the figures I got from the first season. Okay, cards. So if you use them, you know how they work.
Well, because you didn't buy it on Kickstarter. But you had a chance like this one to buy all these figures that
Right.
was on Kickstarter but not on original form. And that too.
Right. So we've also got now these the cards for female Ghostbusters.
Really? Well, just makes sense because they came out with female Ghostbusters
Yeah.
movie.
All right.
And some more of those. Hey, you know, Eric, that let me see. I think that's more, well, looks like that, but do you know
It's-
the plasm?
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
stuff sits on top of it.
that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
more
one
of
of those. So we got more of those.
All right. So, and
You should have.
so it looks like these somehow go with these. Here's the gyrocopter.
Okay.
Some more of the traps.
It's a trap.
And the 5 playable characters out of there. Those are them right there. And it gives you the rules for the ally gameplay and setup.
More of this and more of this.
Okay, so this is the another one of the add-ons.
What is that?
It was like it gave you skeletal Ghostbusters. Oh, their cadaver race, yeah. See. And then there's the figures for that. Right here.
Oh my goodness!
We have a lot of playable characters now.
Exactly. How many players can play?
It's 1 to 4.
Oh, 1 to 4.
You know the one thing now. Normally we don't nitpick Cryptozoic. They do a really nice job. They got good detail and stuff. But on these figures, the necks are really thin.
Super well, this
I mean, they're supposed to be like
add-ons?
ghosts and cadavers and stuff like that. Yeah, this was an add-on.
Well, oh my gosh, it looks like I can like bite it.
It looks like they'll break really easy.
Easy, Oh wow, that's so thin.
All right, and with these,
Okay, this is not even doesn't.
This is the versus cards.
Okay. We have plenty of stuff.
And the map tiles for that expansion. And the variant rules. So, yeah, it looks like you can it's a player versus player that you use those in. So, if you want to go against somebody.
So many different ways. So many figures. Ghostbusters.
So, guys, that's Ghostbusters 2 by Cryptozoic. If you noticed, you probably, like normal, you've already seen a lot of these things going the 360-degree views while you're watching. I wonder if that goes like that.
I wonder if one is a mistake though, because only one has this super tiny on the molding.
Well, it's because he's the cadaver, and it's supposed to be a skeleton neck.
Yeah, but the others are not.
Well, the others aren't cadavers.
Only one cadaver here?
Yeah, if you look.
Then that would be that one then.
They're all kind of different, like D-Man.
It looks like you just
And
bent it
Dead
wrong.
Moore. A lot of them, he's the only one that actually went to like almost a skeleton.
Totally a skeleton. Well, then that makes sense. But still, it's still gonna. Don't bend it. It's just gonna go.
So like I was saying, at this point, guys, you've seen 360-degree views of every figure in this game. If you haven't, I will go ahead and put the rest of them at the end of the video because there are a lot of figures here. Like we said, by Wednesday we'll be doing the playthrough and the reviews. They should be up by Friday of next week. So if you're watching this, give us about a week and then you'll be able to see us play it and say what we think about it.
Yep.
The little gyrocopter.
You like it, huh?
Hey, you know. I like everything in the Ghostbusters.
I mean, I like it, but it's not some. I like the ghosts and this stuff. Translucent, and the color is just so different.
There's just so much.
Yep.
As always, guys, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia. And game on.
Game on.